Cohen was selling access to the President of the United States. Man, if only Robert Mueller could afford that.
Say what you will about President Donald Trump and his lawyer Michael Cohen, but the pair continue to offer up plenty of material for the late-night hosts. On their Wednesday shows, hosts addressed the Tuesday reports that a pharmaceutical company, AT&T, and a firm linked to a Russian oligarch all paid Trump's personal attorney Michael Cohen using his shell company. Yes, that shell company, which was also used to pay porn star Stormy Daniels $130,000 to hide an alleged affair with Trump. When Rudy Giuliani heard that, he was like, whoa boy, Jimmy Fallon said, referencing Giuliani's recent and surprising revelation that Trump actually reimbursed Cohen for his payment to Daniels. The president had previously denied knowing about the payment. The NBC host also expressed amazement at the news that Stormy Daniels' money could be traced back to Vladimir Putin before putting on his best Russian accent.
In response, Putin said Donald can spend allowance however he wants.
He then dropped this killer joke.
Which is why Trump calls Putin his sugar Vladdy.
Well played, Jimmy. On CBS, Late Show host Stephen Colbert, who refers to Cohen as a man who looks how cigarettes smell, took aim at the oligarch connected to Cohen, Victor Vekselberg, or as Colbert said after flashing a photo of him,
inventor of the baby-smashing machine.
The amount of money Vekselberg is said to have paid Cohen is $500,000, though Colbert broke that down in a more Trump-friendly way.
$500,000. Or as Donald Trump calls it, 3.5 porn stars.
Over on NBC's Late Night, host Seth Meyers referenced Daniels' attorney Michael Avenatti's statement that Vekselberg has close ties with Putin, musing that it's not necessary to make this distinction.
You don't have to say with close ties to Putin. There are no freelance oligarchs in Russia.
Myers also pointed out that the name of Cohen's shell company sounds incredibly shady.
Essential Consultants LLC sounds like how a porn website would show up on your credit card bill.
Now, given all the players in this situation, a porn star, a president, Putin, Cohen, the oligarch, and so on and so forth, you could be forgiven for struggling to keep up, and you also wouldn't be the only one. As Myers puts it, what doesn't this story have? At this point, I'm honestly expecting Robert Mueller to rip off his mask and say,
"Gotcha, Donald! It was me the whole time!"
On CBS's Late Late Show, James Corden also found a joke in the dollar amount Cohen allegedly received from the Russians, saying it sounds like a word problem you'd see on a math test. If Michael Cohen received $500,000 from the Russians,
but only gave $130,000 to Stormy Daniels, how many years does Michael spend in jail?
Corden pointed out that Cohen's lawyers have since come to his defense, saying there was nothing illegal about what happened.
The interesting thing here is that Michael Cohen is such a bad lawyer that even Michael Cohen doesn't use Michael Cohen as a lawyer.
To watch full clips of the late night host cracking jokes about Michael Cohen's shell company and ties to a Russian oligarch, head to thr.com, and remember, we can't make this stuff up. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.